Look, there are a lot of things that you're telling us here, and it's difficult for people to get their heads around it because it's going from one thought to the other. Let's just focus on the biggest allegation that you have made, which is that you were sexually harassed by your head of department at Veritas University. How did that come about? But you said you've got some evidence.
Yes.
Did you
Gave her opportunity to provide those evidence. She never did.
Well, but you said you've got some evidence.
Yes.
Did you submit that to them?
I did show them. So they called him. They called the HOD.
Right.
And he said nothing like that happened. That nothing like that happened. So they played the evidence and he said, oh, now I can see that she's clearly trying to set me up. And they asked me to step out. When I stepped out, I heard them laughing. And when I came back in, I had to press the record to record whatever they were doing. I felt really, really disturbed. And they took me to the Vice Chancellor, who said that if I insist that a panel should be set up, that I will have to prove where in my letter I had said that such cases were reported and the university did not handle it. And I felt that the burden of proof was being, shifted to me, who is reporting the incident rather than the person who, abused me.
Right.
She made the allegation. The onus is on her to prove it. I mean,
well, in all fairness, I mean, they have to investigate both sides. I mean, it's not fair on someone for allegations to be made against them because it affects their reputation, whilst at the same time, it is not fair on you that the allegations you're making are not properly investigated. But let me just make it clear that the university, Veritas, has denied the charges that you laid against them. And
I'm just telling you that a panel was set up headed by a doctorate degree holder, by the dean of the faculty that she belonged, robustly discussed all these things, gave her opportunity to provide those evidence. She never did.
Well,
Sister Anastasia got into Veritas around 2024, November, 5 months after she was involved in examination malpractice. She assisted a student to attempt to evade an examination malpractice. How did she do it? A student was caught. She was given an incident form to fill, and then she told the student to fill a wrong name. That way, there would be no way they was going to trace him. And then, when the student appeared before the panel, he said that she did what the lecturer did and told her to do. And then we discovered it was this sister. She was called before the panel, and she admitted her reason for doing that, according to her, is that she took a pity on the student. And the committee recommended that she be seriously reprimanded. And then, after that, series of events began to take place. On the 2nd of July, which is almost like 3 months after, she submitted a letter to the Vice Chancellor alleging that her head of department was harassing her sexually. The first thing she did was that she wanted to excuse that she didn't want to put her name on it. And then, as I told you earlier, Veritas has a very robust, very comprehensive policy on sexual harassment. And the Vice Chancellor felt that she cannot be submitting an anonymous petition of that magnitude when she needed to defend her position, and especially when she told the Vice Chancellor that she had evidence. So it was an opportunity for her to provide those evidence. Let me let you know that we've had situations whereby lecturers have been dismissed because they behaved in a way that is unethical according to our own standard. And then people who have been found to be in that kind of compromising situations, they're not given a second chance. What more of a reverend sister, a member of the congregation, who was there because of the fact that she was recommended by the congregation? Don't forget that she did her undergraduate degree program in that university.
So let me understand something, because I'm not quite sure where you're going. Are you saying that because there was an issue around exam malpractice, if she submitted a complaint about sexual harassment,
I was going to get to that.
It will not be investigated because of the other thing?
I was going to
I
get
don't
to
understand.
that. I mean, I'm trying to lay the background to all these things. So when she submitted her letter to the Vice Chancellor, signed by her on the 2nd of July, a committee was set up by the Dean of the Faculty of Natural Sciences, a distinguished professor headed by a doctor, made up of 4 people, a woman and 3 other persons. And then she was invited. And then she was asked to provide this evidence that she said she had. She never provided any.
Well, she says she did. She said they summoned her before a panel and tried to pressure her to give up the case instead of investigating it, even though, these are her words, she submitted audio and video recordings as evidence. She said that was how Veritas University responded to her allegation.
No, I mean, she appeared before the panel. She was given an opportunity to provide the evidence that she said she had. She never provided any evidence that clearly indicated that somebody had harassed her.
Well,
We've had situations where people made very wide and robust allegations as people. Some of them get jailed. And then after periods of time, they discover that those allegations were wrong. Reputations may have been damaged.
Yeah.
Not have the luxury of manufacturing evidence for her. She made the allegation. The onus is on her to prove it.
I mean, doesn't that concern you? And perhaps you guys should make strident efforts to try and see that evidence from her.
We gave her the opportunity to provide us evidence.
Otherwise, it might go out in the public.
No, I mean we don't have anything to hide. Veritas University has a very robust policy about sexual harassment. I think it is important for you to know, and the members of the public to know, that from the lowest staff to the vice chancellor, you sign an undertaking